Imagine the dead of night, a stillness so profound, January 23, 1556. A date etched in history. In northern China, families sleep soundly, unaware that their world, as they know it, is about to shatter into a million pieces. Suddenly, without warning, the ground convulses violently. No warning, and absolutely no escape. The earth splits open with a terrifying roar, swallowing entire neighborhoods whole. This is the Jiajing Great Earthquake, a name that echoes through time, the deadliest ever recorded in human history. Ancient cities crumble into dust, hills flatten into plains, and rivers change their course forever. In mere moments, centuries of civilization are reduced to rubble and dust. As dawn breaks on the horizon, silence falls over a devastated landscape, a haunting stillness, hundreds of thousands lost in a single, terrifying night. The very heartland of the Ming Dynasty is forever changed and scarred. This wasn't just a natural disaster, it was a cataclysm that fundamentally redefined a nation's destiny. The world, for those who survived this horror, would simply never be the same again. What made this particular earthquake so exceptionally deadly? What confluence of factors turned a natural disaster into a catastrophe of unparalleled scale? The numbers are staggering. Nearly 830,000 lives were tragically lost, a figure exceeding the entire population of many major cities today. Imagine the complete erasure of a metropolis. The earthquake's epicenter was located in a densely populated region of China, but the true roots of this tragedy lie in the way people lived and the types of homes they inhabited. Many families, particularly in the rural areas, resided in yaodongs, unique cave homes carved directly into the faces of soft loess cliffs. These dwellings offered warmth during the harsh winters, but they were tragically unstable and prone to collapse. The earthquake struck in the dead of night, causing these already precarious cliffs to crumble and collapse, burying entire families alive in their sleep, with no chance of escape. In the cities, buildings were constructed more for aesthetic grandeur than for structural safety and resilience. As a result, they pancaked and collapsed under the immense force of the earthquake's shaking. In the earthquake's immediate aftermath, landslides, soil liquefaction, and devastating fires erupted, further wiping out survivors and crippling essential infrastructure. With roads destroyed and communication networks down, outside help was virtually non-existent. The remaining survivors were left to face the horrors of starvation, rampant disease outbreaks, and the unforgiving winter cold. The disaster was total and absolute, a perfect storm where the raw power of nature collided with extreme human vulnerability. The aftermath proved to be just as brutal and unforgiving as the earthquake itself. For survivors, life was unrecognizable. Families vanished, villages erased, the social fabric torn apart, orphans wandered ruins, parents mourned lost children. Grief and trauma haunted every day. With granaries destroyed and water contaminated, famine and disease swept through the region. Neighbors were gone, help was nowhere to be found. The Ming government tried to help, but the scale was overwhelming. Prosperity vanished overnight. Decades of recovery lay ahead. The scars, both physical and emotional, would last generations. The 1556 earthquake didn't just destroy buildings, it shattered lives and history. How do we piece together the events of half a millennium ago? How can we truly understand the magnitude of what transpired so long ago? The Ming Dynasty's meticulous records offer a crucial foundation. These weren't just simple notes, they were detailed accounts of daily life, governance, and most importantly, disasters. Officials and survivors, those who lived through the catastrophe, provide invaluable first-hand perspectives. Their memories, though filtered through personal experience, paint a vivid picture. Individuals like scholar Chin Keda, driven by a sense of duty and a need to bear witness, documented the horror in vivid detail, recording not just the physical destruction, but also the emotional toll on the people. Collapsing homes, turning familiar landscapes into unrecognizable piles of rubble. Splitting earth, opening up chasms that swallowed homes and hopes alike. Chaos everywhere, a world turned upside down in an instant. These accounts, carefully preserved in local gazettes, serve as our window into the past, offering glimpses into a world forever changed. Archaeologists and geologists, centuries later, confirm the devastation, unearthing the physical evidence that corroborates the written word. Massive fissures still scar the land, a permanent reminder of the Earth's raw power. Ruins abandoned since the quake, silent witnesses to a tragedy that unfolded centuries ago. The records reveal not just cold, hard facts, but something far more profound. but how people tried to make sense of disaster, how they grappled with the inexplicable and sought meaning in the face of unimaginable loss. Many saw it as a sign of cosmic displeasure, a disruption of the natural order demanding explanation. The emperor's mandate, his divine right to rule, was questioned. The very foundations of society were shaken. Society searched for meaning in tragedy, seeking solace and understanding in community and shared grief. These voices echo across time, resonating with our own experiences of loss and resilience, reminding us of the human cost, the enduring impact of such events on individuals and communities. The story survives, a testament to the power of human memory and the importance of bearing witness, because those who lived it wanted us to remember, to learn from their experiences, and to honor their memory. The Shaanxi Earthquake, a cataclysm of unimaginable scale, teaches us hard lessons about survival. It serves as a stark reminder of nature's power and our vulnerability. It's not just the quake itself that kills and causes widespread devastation, but how we build our homes, design our cities, and ultimately, where we choose to live. Thoughtful urban planning and responsible construction are paramount. Yaodongs, those cave dwellings carved into the earth, and homes with heavy stone roofs proved to be death traps, offering little protection against the violent shaking. Sadly, modern disasters, even with our advancements in engineering, often show the same tragic pattern of poorly constructed buildings succumbing to seismic forces. Today, we have access to sophisticated seismic maps that identify high-risk zones, and we develop building codes designed to withstand significant ground movement. While we can't stop earthquakes from occurring, we can certainly build smarter, utilizing innovative engineering techniques and resilient materials to minimize damage and save lives. Preparation saves lives. Every family and community should have a well-defined plan in place, know exactly what to do in the event of an earthquake, and keep an easily accessible emergency kit stocked with essential supplies ready. Drop, cover, and hold on. Simple steps that can make a world of difference when the ground begins to shake. The story of 1556 is undoubtedly one of immense loss and suffering, but it's also a testament to the enduring human spirit and our capacity for resilience in the face of unimaginable adversity. By diligently learning from the past mistakes and tragedies, we not only honor the memory of the victims, but also take concrete steps to protect future generations from similar devastation. Let's ensure that a tragedy of this magnitude never happens again by prioritizing safety, preparedness, and a commitment to building a more resilient world.